Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to My Time to Journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. Good morning, good morning. Ignore my coffee. Okay, the dog and the husband are going for a walk. I did all these yesterday. I just took a bunch of paint tubes that had teeny tiny bits of paint left in them and just started making backgrounds. I don't know what I'll do with them. Well, I do know what I'm going to do with some of them. Some of them are going to be for Halloween. Because I think I'm going to make my own standard size traveler's notebook with these kind of papers on the inside. So there's a few for that. That is gloomy for Halloween. I'm going to pick out the Halloween ones. I was able, this is a good one for Halloween, able to get rid of quite a few paint tubes. And then I had some oil paint that I didn't even know I had. That's a good one for Halloween. As soon as I opened it, it was at least 3 or 4 years old. I don't know how, I love this one. I love this one. As soon as I opened it, I could tell it was oil paint. And I'm like, oh, I don't even know how I got oil paint. There's another good one for Halloween. But I found a couple more. It was the child's version of oil paints. That's a good one for Halloween. And that's a good one. This is Tomoa River paper. I threw those away. These are all good for Halloween. And I didn't do, I mean, this could use more on it. That could use more on it. Actually, I'm going to keep both of those for Halloween. This is pretty. This is good for Easter, huh? This is a good tree one right here. And then I painted some I started just with circles on some. Just trying to use up paint and make plain backgrounds. And then I couldn't stop. I didn't even go to journaling. I texted them back over there and I said, you guys, I'm having too much fun painting. I'm not leaving. And today, it's not even supposed to be warmer than 80. That's a good one for Halloween. Ooh. Oh, this one took forever to dry because that's super thick paint. But, so I didn't go to art yesterday, journaling class. I didn't go to art either because nobody was there. They all arrived late, including the lady that runs the place. So, and that was one day I did not have my phone, so I just went home because nobody was there. And then by the time I got home, they said, oh, we're here now. I'm like, well, I'm not going back down there. How many pages is this? 1, 2, 3. That's a scrap. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 24 pages. I don't need too many more. Plus, with the traveler's notebook, I mean, I'll have a margin about that big. Yeah, so I could like put some of these margins together in the center and have the center in that spot be that big. And then tape another section margin left over and have those for the journals. So this might be my traveler's notebook for my insert for October. So I need to put this someplace. I might work on that this afternoon. I think I'm going to go outside this afternoon because we're not supposed to have temperatures higher than 80. I added some more paint to that. I think that's all I did in here. This is an old textbook from from the thrift store. But slowly but surely I've been adding stuff to it. And I've taken a few things out of here too. But little by little, I don't know how it's gonna end up. taking cues a little. Oh, I love that. You know what? I might use this today. Look how pretty this is with this one. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh, wow. I don't know if I don't like her. Speaking of today, our prompt, our person, I think I'm going to pull this out though. I really like that. And that's what this book is all about. Just coming up with some backgrounds and then maybe repurposing them and having them like self-contained in this book. So we're going to start with that. Love yesterday's. Love yesterday's. And it's bumpy and textury. Places had thick paint, some didn't. Oh, love that. But I need to make, I did paint another paper. I painted a bunch of these things for labels. But I need to stamp my stamp on here for the little tags. I think I'm out. This might come in handy at Halloween too. I'm getting quite a Halloween base going here for this year. I always have. Oh, there's another pretty thing I painted. Just background colors. I don't know where my little tags are. I broke a couple nails, which I hadn't done that in a long time, so they're sore. Okay, I'm stalling. Our person today is Judith Leister, who I really did not know anything about. And I've seen her paintings because there's some at the Louvre. 1600s Dutch master. Woman. Not really recognized for her talent until she was gone. So we might put this like this. She did, the Dutch masters were all really, to me, the ones in my limited knowledge, dark, gloomy backgrounds. Probably because they didn't have electricity, right? Right. But, and she painted people. I can't paint people. But she did do some flowers. So I'm thinking I might try to do some flowers. Like wildflowers in Yosemite. And then, I really don't know. I think I'm going to cover up these two elements. My water is complete mud here. But we're still going with it. And let that dry, and that'll give me time to figure out flowers. You know what? I might have flower stickers. And you can still see some of it, but it won't be as evident. All right. That needs to dry now a little bit. I guess I could dry it with a heat gun. I usually don't like using a heat gun, but on this it won't matter the end result. I just want to cover up. In the meantime, let's look for some flowers. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I have these sticker books that everybody talks about. I have 3 of them now. Let this dry. There's a lot of flowers in here. Yeah, see? That looks like a Dutch master. We're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to pull out some stickers. Wait for that thing to dry. And I'll be back. So I went through this book and found a bunch of stickers that are flowers. Normally I would not use these. These are not my style. They're beautiful. They're just not my style. In fact, my sister borrowed a couple of these books and took out a bunch of stickers for herself. Until I bought her this book for herself. Like, stay out of my book. Here's your own book. Anyhow, so I took that page, I added some more white paint over it and dried it enough to get by. And I'm going to put it in my traveler's notebook. And my voice cracked. It is early, and it is chilly this morning. It's like, what degrees is it right now? It's cool for us, especially in August. It is 70 degrees. That is cool. And it's only going to get to 80. So sorry about my squeaky table. Hopefully my husband, it's not supposed to rain. So hopefully we can put up the umbrella and table on the deck in the back. And I might art over there today. I went crazy with the paint yesterday and had the best time. So anyhow, this is a Dutch master. So I'm making Dutch blue and white pottery vase for the wildflowers that she picked by the Ansel Adams Gallery in Yosemite Valley. If Judith Leister was able to get a time machine going in Holland, in the Amsterdam area, and come on over to California. And my lovely, lovely, lovely Stabilos, I try not to use them all the time, but right now I'm using them constantly. In fact, I don't even put them away. And yeah, I spell flowers wrong. I think I was starting to spell baking flour. Anyhow, I rectified it, sort of. Adding just sloppy stems and leaves and petals with all the colors. And Dutch masters were dark backgrounds. And so I end up trying to make a dark background vibe in and amongst all this white paint on this pastel-y looking piece of paper that I painted over from the child's textbook. But trying to cut off, not purposely perfect, but cutting off some of the pink border. Normally I like borders on stickers, but they were pink, and that's not really moody and gloomy as a Dutch master would be. But hopefully cutting these flowers apart enough to pick a nice bouquet to put in this vase in her hotel room while she's staying at Yosemite and visiting all the sites. Apparently she loved the wildflowers along the path next to the Ansel Adams Gallery, which I love going in there myself. Don't blame you for going there, Judith. It's beautiful. Anyhow, in case she hasn't gone back yet to her 1600 lifestyle in her time machine yet, she's watching me reproduce. She did do some flower pots and vases and still life things. So this is my version of that, since I can't do people at all. I can barely do flowers with stickers. So that was fun. Very fun. Therapeutic. The whole shebang that I say every day. And here's me trying to make a moody, dark background now. Was that, I don't know enough about them, was that because there was no electricity, or their pigments were handmade, or all of the above, and this is just what you got back then? I can't remember in my vast knowledge of art things. Anyhow, so this was fun, very fun, and I love it. And it adds another colorful spread to my beautiful What If Yosemite journal, and I am having the time of my life in this journal. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.